Happy Wednesday, everybody. So last week we talked about the customary system, our first unit of measurement. The three areas we focused on were weight, capacity, and length. Before you continue with this video, if you do not have these notes down and did not do last week's lesson, please go complete that first so you understand what we're about to do. Okay, today we're actually going to work on some conversions. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a few practice problems. Okay, now I have two separate notebooks, so I can use them to show you easily. But what you can do is just flip back and forth. Okay, so I want you to write down each practice problem as I do it. We're going to say customary system conversions. Okay, so you can write this down in your notebook. And the first one that we are going to do today is we want to know 1 gallon equals how many pints. Okay, so please write this in your notebook. Number 1 gallon equals blank pints. Okay, so in order to figure this out, let's go back and look at our capacity measurements. Figure out what we know. I know that 2 pints equals 1 quart. I also know that 4 quarts equals 1 gallon. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, well, I know that 1 gallon is 4 quarts, right? I know that. If I want to figure out how many pints are in 1 quart, I look over here. So for 1 quart, there are 2 pints. So what if I want to figure out how many pints are in 4 quarts? I multiply. 1 quart has 2 pints, which means 2 quarts has 4 pints. 3 quarts have 6 pints. And 4 quarts have 8 pints. What did I do? I multiplied 4 times 2 to get 8. That means there are 8 pints in 4 quarts. But I also know that 4 quarts right here equals 1 gallon. This means 1 gallon equals 8 pints. Okay, let's look at our, you can pause it too if you need to copy down the work or just revisit the measurement conversions. Number 2, 4 tons equals how many pounds? Well, let's check and see what we know. What do I know about pounds and tons? I know that 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. Okay, so 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. What if I want to find 4 of those? Well, I could add it up together, right? Because I need 4 tons. So I could just write this 4 times. 1 ton here, 1 ton here, 1 ton here, and 1 ton here. I also could have just multiplied 4 times 2,000. And I'll get the same answer as what I'm about to get right here. If I add 2,000 plus 2,000 plus 2,000 plus 2,000, what am I going to get? I will get 8,000 pounds. Good work. Now, let's go on to number 3. Remember, if at any time you need to rewind or pause so you can copy something down, please do it. Number 3, 34 pounds equals how many ounces? Let's see. What do we know about ounces and pounds? Well, I know that 16 ounces is 1 pound. Okay, so let's write that. I know that. I know 16 ounces is 1 pound. I want to know how many ounces here is in 34 pounds. Ooh, that's a lot. Well, there's 2 things I could do. I could add 16 ounces 34 times, but that's a lot of work. So I'm just going to multiply. Let's multiply 34 times 16. Okay. If you have a calculator, you can use a calculator for these kinds of things. Okay. Miss K likes to do things the old-fashioned way. So I'm running out of room here. I have 544 ounces. Pretty good. Let's look at number 4. I want to figure out how many inches are in a yard. Ooh, so this is like a double whammy. We have to figure out how to go from inches to yards. Let's look at what we know. I know that from yards to feet, 1 yard is in 3 feet. Okay. And then I know that 1 foot has 12 inches. Okay. So let's figure out then how many inches are in 3 feet, right? How many inches are going to be in 3 feet? Because I know that 3 feet are going to equal a yard. So I could do 12 plus 12 plus 12, right? That's 3 feet. Or I could multiply 12 times 3. 12 times 3 gives me 36 inches. So there are 36 inches in 3 feet. Don't we know something else about 3 feet? 3 feet equals 1 yard. So because 36 inches equals 3 feet and 3 feet equals 1 yard, 36 inches equals 1 yard. Okay. All right. Sorry, let's do number 5. So what I need to figure out for this one is I want to know 8 cups is how many quarts. Okay. So let's look at what we know. 2 cups equals 1 pint. Okay. 2 cups is 1 pint. I also know that 2 pints equals 1 quart. Okay. So we're going to say 2 pints equals 1 quart. Okay. I want to figure out if 2 cups is 1 pint and 2 pints is 1 quart, how many cups equal 1 quart? Well, 2 cups is 1. So another 2 cups would be 2. So 4 cups would also equal 2 pints. Because if 2 cups is 1 pint, 2 pints would be 4 cups. But what do I know? If 2 pints equals 1 quart, 4 cups also equals 2 pints, which equals 1 quart. So if 4 cups equals 1 quart, they're asking us how many quarts is 8 cups. Well, if 4 cups is 1 quart, 4 plus 4 is 8. So 2 groups of 4 gives me 8, which means 2 quarts would give me 8 cups. All right, so this was just a quick overview of what some measurement conversions could look like. I want you to give it a try on IXL. There's a few different skills you can select. Do your best, refer back to your conversions, and try to figure it out. Good luck.